Welcome back to A's Gaming Moments. So let's talk Friday the 13th. I've always been a fan of the Friday the 13th series. I mean, after all, what's not to love? You take a bunch of horny teenagers, you throw them in the woods, you add a masked psychopath, and basically boom, you got yourself an instant slasher movie classic. But how does all of this work as a game? Well, let's find out.
They're out there, Jason. Find them and get your revenge.
Sir, here we go. The game begins and immediately I'm Jason Voorhees, running around Crystal Lake trying to kill 7 counselors. Originally this game wasn't even meant to be a Friday the 13th game. It was simply called Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp. But then Sean S. Cunningham, the guy who created the original Friday the 13th, saw the game and was so impressed that he decided to offer up his license so that it could be based upon his movies. Then if you throw in the motion capture work of Kane Hodder, the guy who played Jason in 4 of the films, plus Tom Matthews returning to his role of Tommy Jarvis from part 6, and bingo, what you get is the authentic Friday the 13th experience. The game's got a variety of different Jasons, all coming from the different movies and each bringing their own set of strengths and weaknesses. But it doesn't matter which Jason it is because they all get straight down to business, starting off each of the matches with the murder of this poor guy. Chad then pulls a stupid face. Yep. And the 7 counselors all scatter to begin the game and their 20-minute trial of survival. Let the games begin. So the NES game may not have let you play as Jason, but at least here someone gets to play as him. It's an asymmetrical multiplayer, meaning that while one person's Jason, the other 7 are the camp counselors. Now Jason's just as you would expect, a perfect lumbering mass of pure evil with no other objective other than to kill everyone. He just plods along slowly, but to help him out he's got some special moves, like he can warp himself forward so just when they think they're safe, uh-oh, no they're not. Plus he has enhanced sensors making it easier to track people down. He's even got his famous sleeping bag kill. Here we go. Actually though, it's the campers that I prefer to play as. Here, your goal is to either survive for 20 minutes or to make an escape. An escape can be done a number of different ways, from either repairing a vehicle and then driving off, or by fixing a phone and then calling the police.
Is this the police? Oh my god. Help!
Ideally, to do all of this, you need to be working as a team, so mic up and communicate. You need to do things like make plans and work out who's got what items so that you can get things done quickly. You need to delegate out roles to different people, perhaps depending upon their character's skill or on their perks. And the audio here is perfect to help with this kind of gameplay, because you can only hear people if you're near them, so if you go off by yourself then you really feel alone and isolated from the rest of the group, unless of course you manage to find a radio. And finding a fellow survivor who perhaps doesn't speak your language is always a fun challenge, as you try desperately to communicate with them so you have a chance of hopefully making it out in one piece. It's tense just like in the movies. Sometimes you'll only ever just make it out by the skin of your teeth, only to then be caught. But thankfully you've got that all-important pocket knife to give you one last shot at making it out to safety. The game's full of moments like this, especially when you include the fact that a human element is involved, so it's always unpredictable. Do you wait for the girl to get in your boat, or do you not risk it and just leave? It's a unique multiplayer experience that can really bring people together. I mean, after all, nobody wants to get caught. Unfortunately, it can sometimes take a painfully long time to join a match, and even when you do finally get in, there's often some kind of connection error, which wouldn't be too much of a problem if it wasn't for the fact that you only receive all of your XP at the end of a match. So for example, if you're 19 minutes into a game and something goes wrong with the internet, well guess what, you've just wasted 19 minutes, because you didn't complete the match, so no XP. Plus if you die straight away then you're put into spectator mode, and again if you quit you don't get your XP, so you're stuck watching other people. Although to be honest I don't really mind this because I just see it as added pressure to not die. Plus watching others is kind of like watching a mini Friday the 13th movie, so not too bad. This game is true survival horror. Sure it's got problems, but even after only a couple of days some of its issues have started to be patched. First aid sprays for example no longer take so long to use. And even Chad doesn't look so bad anymore. And what I'm excited for most is the prospect for the future of the game. Who knows, maybe Jason will go to space. Maybe someday some other characters will get involved, like say Michael Myers. Or maybe Freddy Krueger could haunt you in your dreams while you fall asleep waiting for a match to begin. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.
He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control.
Oh, no.